Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For today, my friends and I will explain to you about one of the Takaful operator in Malaysia, which is Sunlife Takaful Malaysia. Okay, there are two interesting facts about this company, which is this company is actually not initially established in Malaysia, but it's actually established at first at Canada. For information also, this company also is actually initially known as Sun Insurance Company of Montreal. It's actually started its operation in 1871, which makes this company is one of the oldest insurance company in the world. Next, throughout the years, there are numerous challenges that has been overcome by Sunlife Insurance. It's actually throughout the years they able to overcome a very great situation, a great challenging situation, such as the pre-World War II, during the World War II, and also the post situation of the World War II. This simplifies that this insurance company able to sustain, although they need to overcome a very challenging situation. As I mentioned before, this is about World War II, so we can be sure that there will be lots of claims arises due to the challenging situation. Besides that, by referring to the Bloomberg, Sunlife actually started its operation in Malaysia in the year of 2005, and in the year of 2013, Sunlife actually has able to acquire 49% of Aviva PLC Malaysian Insurance joint venture with the lender, which is the bank of CIMB Group. Sunlife able to acquire the business along with the Malaysian state investor, which is Khazanah Nasional, and Khazanah Nasional purchased 49% of another shares, and each of the parties paid about 300 million of Canadian dollar.
Okay, next we will going to see the ranking that we want to put to these companies. If it get the first ranking or maybe not, so stay tuned. Okay, we're back. So for the ranking that we have put, either this company get the first ranking or maybe not. We can go further about the explanation from us. So before we go further, we will see the statistics of the application of the Takaful product in 3 countries in Asia, which was first Brunei, second Indonesia, and third was Malaysia. So as we can see the graph that have been shown, we can see the Malaysia was the highest rather than the other countries, which was in Indonesia and Brunei for the applications of the Takaful. So it show that the government was very take note about the use of the Takaful and how they enhance our Takaful product in Malaysia and next steps for the global itself. So the ranking that we put is based on the date of establishments. Okay, the first establishments of the Takaful company that was established in the Malaysia was the Syarikat Takaful Berhad, which this company was established on 29 November 1984, which we can see that the major of the shareholders of these companies is the BIMB Holdings Berhad with a 59.45% of shareholdings in these companies. So next is we will go to the second ranking, which was Takaful Nasional Sunlife Berhad, which was this company was established on 20 September 1993. So this company get the second ranking based on the date of the establishment. So the measure of the shareholders of these companies is Malaysia National Berhad and YAPIM, which we also know for the short form from the Yayasan Pembangunan Ekonomi Islam Malaysia, which this YAPIM contributes about 20%, and for the Malaysia National Insurance Berhad contributes amount of 18% for these companies. So the third ranking is Malaysia Takaful Berhad, which was established in Malaysia on 22 October 2001. And the major shareholders for these companies, of course, the Malaysia Banking Berhad. Last but not least is the fourth ranking that we put is the Takaful Ikhlas Sunlife Berhad, which the date of the establishments for these companies is on 21 April 2003. So the Sunlife Takaful Malaysia was the fifth ranking we put based on the date of establishments, which this company was founded in Malaysia on 2005, but the presence of these companies on the global was very earlier, which was before the World War I. So this was the ranking based on the date of establishments. Okay, next we will go to the achievements of these companies. Okay, on 2019, this company get the award for the most innovative Takaful Malaysia at the Global Banking and Finance Awards. On 2018, this company get the award for the most innovative Takaful provider at the International Finance Award 2018, and for 2017 this company get the award for the best Takaful product in Malaysia at the International Finance Award 2017. So based on these awards that achieved by this company, or we can know as the Sunlife Takaful Malaysia, it can make the company more popular or become the first or the choice for the customers to choose. Why I say that? Because the awards is based on the performance of the companies, and for the customers, of course, we want to make the best choice for our objective of Takaful. We want to get the many of benefits that we want to get from the company. So this award was important to achieve and to show to globals or the others customers, to make them believe to our companies.
Okay, I will proceed with the next question, which is Takaful business models practiced by the Takaful operator. To stream the operations of a Takaful company, management and Sharia experts have developed different operational models for Takaful business. Takaful model is the basis of the company operational activities. It provides conceptual framework for the operations of Takaful company and set apart for the flow of the funds in the organization. All the transactions of the company business are carried out in the light of the conceptual framework of Takaful model adopted by the company. Several of Takaful companies are successfully operating in Muslim and Arab countries and growing each year faster than their conventional counterparts. Many conventional insurance companies showing their interest in Takaful have opened Takaful windows to compete with the Takaful companies. For Sunlife, Malaysia Takaful Berhad provides Syariah compliant insurance or Takaful in Malaysia. The company offers individual life, credit life, group insurance, investment linked funds, family fund, family Takaful, credit family Takaful, general Takaful, and the last is direct and telemarketing or DMTM products. They was formerly known as CIMB Aviva Takaful Berhad and is part of Sunlife Malaysia Berhad.
Okay, now we will go to the products offered by Sunlife Takaful Malaysia. Okay, there are 6 products being offered by Sunlife Takaful Malaysia, which are the Sun Legacy I, Sun Infinity I, Sun Prime Link I, Sun Hush I, Sun Medimax I, and Sun Protect World I. Okay, so firstly I will explain about the Sun Legacy I. So the Sun Legacy I specialty was in wasiat and will writing. Okay, so for wasiat and will writing, there will be up to 0.5% of your total contributions will be covered when you want to write wasiat or will. Okay, this will be capped at 10,000 ringgit only. Okay, next, this Sun Legacy I plan also will be lead to your death or TPD, total and permanent disability. Okay, if the TPD or death happens when you are in a public conveyance, elevator, or in a burning public building, so there will be an additional 100% of your total contributions for helping you during these incidents. Okay, next there will be also non-medical limits up to 2 millions for your non-medical checkup. Okay, so this Sun Legacy I also help you in fulfilling your zakat obligation. So your zakat obligation, of course, 10.5% from the total contributions in your accounts after minusing wakalah fee if there is any. Next, of course, if maturity, of course, after the contract ends, after the maturity, so the total account value after deducting the zakat obligation and wakalah fee, so they will be give back to you. Okay, next we will go to Sunhash. Okay, Sunhash, of course, when we hear about Sunhash, we will be imagining the Mekah and performing Hajj. Okay, so this Sunhash plans helps you in fulfilling your Hajj. Okay, so by fulfilling your Hajj, of course, it's involving tabung haji savings. Okay, so these plans will help you to top up your existing tabung haji savings by having a special payout of 2,000 ringgit after the completion of third year contract. Okay, so and then after your tabung haji savings is complete and then you went to Mecca to perform your haji, so if anything happens when you perform haji in Mecca, such example that will lead to your death or TPD, total and permanent disability, so this Sunhash plan will help you in funeral expenses benefit, of course, because overseas funeral will be quite costly. So there will be funeral expenses of 3,000 ringgit will be payable upon your death, and additional 10,000 if the accidental death or TPD when you performing haji. Okay, so next, before you get a chance to perform haji in Mecca, so suddenly you die or have a TPD, so you cannot perform haji in Mecca. So Sunlife will help, this Sunhash plan will help you by register Hajj service provider that will perform haji on your behalf. Okay, so this service is called Badal Hajj in Arabic. So this badal hash will be covered by your total contribution in Sun Hash plan. Okay, so if the cost forming this badal hash is less than 5,000 ringgit, so the excess amount will be given or payable to your nominee or the rightful claimant. Okay, so Sun Prime I focusing on your long-term planning for in your life. So this plan give you protection up to 99 years old. So means that there will be 99 years contract. Okay, so of course this 99 years contract in Sun Prime Link I, of course there will be a coverage on TPD or death. Okay, so there will be also coverage for your any withdrawal for your emergency needs in times of your needs. So there will be a withdrawal benefits. Okay, so this plan also the specialty is that the contributions are affordable, which are 150 ringgit only per month. Okay, so this quite affordable. Okay, so if the plans expired when you are at age 70, so there will be an extensions for the plan for this plan, because this plan focusing on 99 years old, so 99 years plan. Okay, so if this plan expired when you age 70, so there will be an extended contract till you age 99. Okay, next we will go to Sun Infinity I. So Sun Infinity I focus on increasing your income to manage your daily life. Okay, so the specialty is the annual cash payments every year starting from the first year contract until maturity. Okay, so this Sun Infinity of course we cover also in your death and TPD, and there will be a compassion benefit which Sun Infinity will pay wakaf donation. So this is quite unique because this plans Sun Infinity involved with wakaf with Yayasan Wakaf Malaysia or any charitable organisation or wakaf organisations. So that may be appointed by this company. So this Sun Infinity I helps you in managing your savings, and of course in managing your afterlife deeds. Okay, next we will go to the Sun Medimax. Of course, Sun Medimax will be focusing on health. So Sun Medimax have a specialty in family package. So if you take a family package in Sun Medimax, so your family will get a 10% discount from the original contribution. Okay, so this will help when your family ward need to be in ward in the hospital, so they will get 10% discount, because you know sometimes if you enter a non-government hospital, it will be quite costly. Okay, so some people prefer non-government hospital because they have best service. I mean, yes, because of the cost, they have best service, best food, and best place and environment. Okay, so in Sun Medimax also there will be protections in coverage for your retirement. So between the age of 55 and 74, you can option to reduce the deductible amount to zero without further underwriting, provided the contract has been in force for at least 5 years. Okay, there will be also a tax income relief. Okay, if the tax is been approved by the Inland Revenue Boards. Okay, so lastly, the product offered by Sunlife Takaful Malaysia, which are Sun Wealth Protect I. Okay, so Sun Wealth Protect I, the specialty if there is 6-in-1 term plans in this plan, this Takaful plan. Okay, so firstly, if we see Sun Wealth Protect I provide you 5 plans to choose. Okay, so firstly, for plan 1 is quite similar with Sun Legacy I. There are additional of 100,000. There is additional 100,000 ringgit if there is TPD or death happens. And then for plan 2, there will be additional 100,000 will be total of 200,000. Until plan 5, there will be additional 500,000 ringgit. Okay, so this Sunwear Protect also involved in covering you in 36 critical illness, and then in helping your legacy or heir or your children's, so that they will be receiving your contributions, so that there will be no debt, there will be no indebtedness in your legacy.
Next, we move to the distribution channel of Sunlife Takaful Malaysia. Okay, what types of distribution channel that has been practiced by Sunlife Takaful? Okay, there are about 4 types of distribution channel that has been practiced by Sunlife Takaful Malaysia, which is bancassurance, direct marketing, telemarketing, and government corporate business. Okay, I will briefly explain what is bancassurance. Bancassurance is the selling of the Takaful products by using the banks, which is the banks promoting the products that offered by the Takaful operator. And next is direct marketing, is the engagement towards the client directly. Telemarketing, which is using the telephone, and government corporate business. Okay, the centerpiece of the distribution channel of the Sunlife Takaful is actually about using the bancassurance agreement with CIMB Bank in Malaysia, where Sunlife able to distribute the product and services using the wide range of CIMB Bank branch.
For the marketings, the Sunlife Takaful Malaysia also get an agents. Besides, they also get agents in a few countries, such as in Indonesia. They got 10,000 agents in these countries. In Philippines, they got 9,000 of agents. For the Hong Kong, they got 2,000. For China, they got 3,000. In India, they got 50,000. And lastly, for the Vietnam, they got 2,000 of agents. So the importance of these agents that we can see is these agents can promote to the customers and can make the sales increase based on the customer that they get. They can increase the new customer, can gain a new customer. Besides, they can also enhance the existing customers. Besides, the benefits for the agents is they can give a good reputation for these companies if they applies a good steps or a good governance or a good operations and a good service that they give to the customer that they have. So we also have to take notes, especially for the companies. They have to take notes for the agents, and they have to give the best modules for the agents to practice in the real situations. For example, they give the modules how to handle customers, how to promote the product, how to explain the product, and so on. So these steps cannot succeed if no contributions from the board of the companies to enhance the skills of the agents. Beside that, the company also can give the extra gift that I can say. For instance, they can give a certificate for their agents, which can make the agents more trusted to promote the product to the customers. So as the conclusion, we can as our presentation, we can see the history of the Sunlife Takaful Malaysia, the product that was offered, the achievements of this company, the model of the business Takaful business in this company, so we can know a bit information of these companies and how the importance of Takaful application in our countries and also the global. So it is our decisions to promote the Takaful product to other citizens to make them realize the importance of application of Takaful and make them believe or gain the trust to spend their money to the Takaful product, because they get a lot of benefits from it. And that's all presentations from our group. Thank you to all.